Hey man, where you getting those melodies from, man?
Oh man, these melodies just the horn was playing. I was just backing it up just now.
Oh, is that
Yeah, man.
Oh, come on, man. That's a humble statement. Come on, man.
It's the truth, man. Well, going down.
How long have you been playing?
Well, say maybe about 34, 35 years, yeah.
Okay, like who were your main influences?
Pretty much the cats in my neighborhood. You know, truthfully.
Are you serious, man?
Yeah, I'm serious, man. There's cats around me, man.
You mean it was that bad, man? Because, man, I sound like I hear Ornette Coleman and a whole bunch of other cats in there, man.
I'm from Philly, right?
Okay, all right, okay.
There's some bad cats in Philly, man. We got Jimmy Mad there and Sun Ra. And Coltrane came from Philly.
Oh, is that right? Sun Ra?
Yeah, Sun Ra. I played with Sonny for a while.
Yeah, Sun Ra was out there, man.
Oh, Sonny, man, Sonny.
You played with Sun Ra?
Yeah.
Oh man, man, you had to be about something to play with him, man, because he don't take no lightweights, featherweights, or bantamweights, man.
Oh no, it's like you go to see Sun Ra, man, when you about the music, and that's the only thing that was happening in my life, and that's the only thing I wanted to be happening. And that's when I went back home. And Philly, you know, hometown, Sonny was always there.
Right. Like
the first music I learned was like 12 notes in music, like 12 signs of the zodiac. You know what I mean? This is like the school we coming from. 7 colors, 7 tones, 7, you know, colors in the spectrum, 7 days of the week.
No,
you know?
no, okay, no. I mean, whose concept is that?
This is just a mathematical reality, man. It's just basic music. You got seven notes in music, basically. And
now that's according to whose language?
I mean, is that mathematics and the English language.
Oh, okay, all right.
Right,
yeah, because you know you deal with Eastern music.
Science.
It goes way beyond that.
Oh yeah, always. But I'm just dealing with just the 360 that we function with right here.
Right. I mean, with some of the stuff you playing, you sound like you going way beyond 7 notes, man.
Oh, it's because we so old. Man.
Okay.
We so old, you know. We ancient, you know. I just let the channel come through.
Okay.
Right. So as far as channeling, it's an ancient African melody. You know, it's ancient stuff going on. And one of the keys is the rhythm.
Okay.
Right. So when you apply certain rhythm things, it opens up channels. You know what I mean? Let the rhythm is the vehicle.
Right.
Right.
So you believe music has a spiritual content to it?
Oh, there's no doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely believe it. You know, I not only believe it, I apply it and use it. You know, the metaphysical.
So you believe some of the things that you play comes from a higher source that you're connected to?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And
not
what source?
all of it, but some of it.
Okay. All right.
Well, Jah is my source. You know, it's a spiritual. You know, you got different spiritual guides around you, but basically it all comes from God, as far as I'm concerned.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Not all of it. Everything ain't from God, I don't believe. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that.
You know what I mean? We all like to think that everything is like, you know, on one tipper, but there's a few other things happening on this planet. Yeah.
So what do you think about Miles Davis? I know you talked about Sun Ra and some of your fellows from Philadelphia. What do you think about Miles Davis? Was he an influence on your life at all?
I mean, Miles was out like from Bitches Brew.
All right.
My first conscious encounter with Miles, I'll say. And I couldn't even say that. No, there's a tune called Dear Old Stockholm. And I don't know whether Miles would play with Miles and Coltrane. I can't remember the other brothers playing on there, man. But
that's another person you remind me of, John Coltrane. Right. Was he a great influence on you?
Yeah, you know, Train was an influence on me, man, because Train influenced so many people in our era.
Right.
That we came through. And not only this, like one point in my life, man, I actually heard some things in nature. And I feel as though maybe Train heard these same things too, you know.
Like okay.
Tones, like the tones of different birds. And
so you actually get concepts and you can play off the tones off of birds.
Yeah.
Now, see, I never heard nobody say that before. That's deep. That's deep. I never heard nobody talk like that.
It's concept, right? You know, so definitely, you know, because the voices are there, you know.
Right.
Sometimes, you know, you can. I guess everybody hears things different.
True.
It's like some artists, they see things that, you know, the eyes of the artist are different than a regular person. So maybe the ears of some musicians are hear a little different.
True. Yeah, true, you know? True.
Right.
Now, do you play alone most of the time, or you play with groups, duets, trios, or what?
I play alone.
Okay.
Most of the time, you know, I have different bands I play with. I enjoy that.
Any particular reason that you choose to play alone, or just? Oh,
it's not that I choose to play alone. Economically,
okay.
Actually, it's just been a hipper thing for me right now.
Okay.
For a long time, I toured with bands. I had my own band for about 9 years, North American Bush Band.
Okay. Well, now, what type of group was that?
We were like a fusion band, you know.
Okay.
Fusion and the difference of a creative fusion band, you know, not just like a little bit of jazz, a little bit of stuff. We had kind of our own sound.
Okay. All right. So nobody can say you sounded like this person that, or sounded like this group or that.
No, you know, we did. A lot of the music, it feels familiar. It sounds familiar. It don't sound like this or that, but it sounds familiar, like it's supposed to have been a part of you all along. So that's what the kind of music we were trying to create. Like Bush, being in the root.
Right.
You know, not the high life that changes all the time. Like the most popular sound changes constantly, but it's the constant part of our culture.
Okay.
That has developed, you know, from musicians, and that's kind of, I tapped into that. You know, a little bit of funk, a little bit of this here, but put it together and let it turn into a new tree.
Okay, all right. That sounds good, man.
Like that, you know. Yeah, man.
Okay, you mentioned birds. What other aspects of nature have you built your playing ability upon, besides, you know, birds?
Oh man, people.
People.
Yeah, people, man. They really, you know, I play a lot of street performances too, right?
Okay.
And I originally started writing songs, watching people walk down the street. I had like, my first song was like Hollywood 3 p.m., you know, which came like 3 p.m. Hollywood Boulevard.
Do you remember the melody?
Yeah.
Let me hear a little bit of it.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that, man. You have to make me. I wish I had my bass here, man.
Oh,
so
man. Me too. Your bass is always there, man. Your bass been there since we played 25 years ago. You know
yeah, that was a while ago, man.
That was a while ago.
You know, it tripped me out, man. I think when I ran into you again a few months ago, I was going to that street. What was it, farmers market over there on Hollywood, where they have on Sundays, and then